Right, so we're taking it for a drive, and if we just drive it normally, it's not too bad. If I put a bit of acceleration on it. Oh yeah, oh gosh, yeah, that was bad. You could feel it shake the whole car.
It's 1 and 2.
1 and 2 gone. 2's having a bit of a go, is it? Oh, you can hear it in my voice. So, is it the spark plugs? That's the only thing that's majoritively moved from 1 to 2. The coil pack's back in their original location when we first had this problem. Flashing engine light, can you see here, Caroline? Oh, missed that. We just had the flashing engine light come on. So I think it's now recorded, and I think it's now shut that cylinder off. Now, interestingly, now it's not recording the misfire because it's shut that cylinder off.
You can see because it's a little.
Ah, it's gone little, yeah. That is interesting, isn't it? So when it goes little, yeah, so now, but look, it knows there's a problem. It shut it off. We'll have a fault code, but it's actually, it got so high, the engine management light flashed, and now we're down to 5 cylinders permanently. I can just feel it in the car. Interesting. So definitely got a problem. Right, so what have we learned in that little test drive sequence? So the misfire seems to be more pronounced when it's under load. It seems to sort of come and go a little bit, but it's definitely on cylinder 1. And just to confirm, cylinder 1 has actually got what I think is the replacement coil pack in that they originally replaced, because it seems to have that 24 date, and which is later than the car was made. Shall we change the spark plug in cylinder 1? Luckily for me, it's the easiest to get to. Now, interestingly, we've also learned that on the gap diagnostics tool, which is reading the Land Rover data, the misfire count goes to small letters. It actually goes to 0, because it was like going, I think we might have missed it on the video. It was like going loads. It was going like 100, 200, and then it just went doosh. The warning light on the dash flashed on and off, which we now know is a signal that it's recorded a thing but doesn't want to alarm you. The car was then consistently running, so I think it shuts that injector off to stop it contaminating the catalyst with unburnt fuel. And there we have it. So now we've got the situation. Now on the next ignition cycle, it may be okay. Now originally our misfire was on 2. If you look back to the original video, we swapped the coil packs over. It stayed with 2. We swapped the coil plugs back again, but we swapped the plugs over. So the only change to when this first occurred, other than me unplugging and plugging things, is that the spark plug that was on number 2 is now on number 1. So we have got some new spark plugs, because I don't know why, I just got a hunch that these were really cheap on eBay. Almost makes me think they're fake. But let's have a look. What does a spark plug for one of these badges look like? Right, there is nothing for me to tell by the way they're printed or anything that these are anything other than genuine spark plugs. Of course, they sell them in packs of 4, so you have to buy 2 packs of 4 to get them. So we are going to swap this. We're going to put a new plug on number 1. Now, bear in mind, people say, why'd you do it? Just give it a Land Rover. Well, A, I've got a drive into Swindon, which is always a chore, never a pleasure. And I've got a little workshop, and we like recording things, because bear in mind, this has also broken down once before. Yes, so let's whoop this in there and see what we get. Right, so there is the 2 spark plugs. Obviously the new one on the left. Everything looks okay. I've got no reason to believe they're not genuine. I've got no reason to believe, I've got no idea why that one's breaking down. Nothing too visible. Let's try this one. Right, all back together as it was originally when we got the misfire fault, other than we've got a new spark plug. Well, sorry, cylinder 2, the spark plug that was in 2 was in 1 and has now changed. So we've got new 1 in 1, and the 1 in 2 used to be in 1. Right, let's put that everything's all nice, hunky-dory, back together again. Take it for a test drive. Place your bets now. Will that fix it? Let's see. It's running. That's good. We haven't got any misfires recorded, and notice that the 0 is not a tiny 0. It's the same size as all the others. But we didn't used to get misfires until we put it under load. So we'll just get out onto the road now. Please let me go. Oh no, it's misfiring.
Misfiring on number
2. What? Can anyone explain this? I've changed nothing on cylinder 2. I've changed.
Maybe it needs a new spark plug.
That is just crazy. Is it the cam sensor just? But no, it's definitely misfiring because we can feel it. That is random. So we had it solid on 1, Now I've got someone in front of me, so I can't accelerate.
Yeah, still on 2.
Still on 2. Oh, it's got to be a new spark plug in 2 as well, hasn't it? How can the fault move? Right, back in the workshop. Spark plug number 2 out. He looks okay. Much similar to the other one. Let's put a new one in number 2 and take it out again. So recap, everything as it was when we started having this problem in all the same locations other than spark plug 1 and 2 are new. Here we go, 1, 2, 3.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Well, they say a swallow doesn't make a summer, but we're getting there. Right, let's get out onto the big road. Here we go, we've got an open limit. Let's give it some absolute beans. Nothing. Absolutely. Now, isn't that funny? So, right, we have fixed it for now. I am going to do another video where we sort of have a full debrief and discuss some of the comments people have made in these 3 series of videos. But I think we fixed it, and it was 2 spark plugs. Now, there's obviously hundreds of questions, but we'll discuss those in the next video. Right, I will keep these spark plugs NGK. If anyone wants any failure analysis on them, they're more than welcome. How do you failure analyze? I could put it on one of the old cars and just see if it sparks. What was broken down on that?